Okay, guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Blue Point TV. Right, guys, let's talk about the game, the Chelsea game against Bournemouth. Obviously, Chelsea won the game 1-0, and for big, this was a lucky win for me. Lucky win from Chelsea. Obviously, we'll take the win. You know, we'll take the win. Good win. Because I feel like Bournemouth deserve more from this game because in the first half they were the better team in the first half. The performance from this Chelsea team in the first half was really poor. Really poor performance from the first half. From the team in the first half. They did not really deserve anything from the first half. You know, Bournemouth played well. They played well. The Chelsea team, the defend, the midfield, the attacking players, all of them were poor. The only positive, the only player that I would pick and say deserves something in the first half was, for me, it was Sanchez, the goalkeeper. For me, he's the only one that he's the reason why Chelsea were still in the game. He kept Chelsea in the game. He even saved the penalty, made some very good saves in the game in the first half. So if not for him, Chelsea could have been 1 or 2-0 down in the first half. So the performance from the Chelsea team in the first half was really poor. We have to do better, honestly. We have to do better. Obviously, when I saw the selection, the players starting the game for Chelsea, I was worried. I was worried, especially seeing Vega in the midfield. I started wondering what's wrong with Enzo Fernandez. Why is it that he's not starting the game? Obviously, we know that Lavia, he's not available. And then Jubri Hall, what's going on with Jubri Hall? Why is it that he's not available? Because I didn't hear any report saying he's injured or something. For Enzo Fernandez, there was no report. I didn't hear anything saying he was also not fit for the game. So I was worried when I saw the selection. Obviously, as the right back, we know that the two right back for Chelsea is James and Malogusto are not available. So we understand that one. But using this Aziz as a right back, please, Enzo Maresca, this Aziz can't play as a right back. He is not a right back. This is what we can see, that he cannot play as a right back. So I don't understand why the coach will use this Aziz as a right back. For me, since these two players, Gusto and James are not available, for me, the option there should be maybe Wesley Fofana. I think Fofana would play as the right back better than this Aziz because Fofana has pace. He can recover quick than this Aziz. So the selection in the first half was really a problem, for Chelsea. The midfield, I feel like we struggle in the midfield. Obviously, Caicedo and Vega hasn't played before in the midfield, so that connection will not be there. We struggle in the midfield. The attack, what's his name, Pedro Neto, I feel like he wasn't in the game in the first half. I don't think he impacted in the game from that side. I would prefer Neto playing from the right wing where he can cut. I think he will do better playing from the right wing. And Nicholas Jackson was really poor in this game. Generally, he was poor in the game. His touches were bad. He couldn't even run with the ball. The things that we know Jackson can do, he couldn't even do them in this game. We know his finishing is the problem. He can't finish. But his touches in this game were really, really poor. Generally, Jackson was very poor in this game. And then Madueke as well was poor. It's just as if Madueke doesn't want to play in the game. When you watch him play in this game, he was lazy. He couldn't even drive with the ball. He couldn't do much, in this game. Kopama as well. Yes, in the first half, he was trying to impact the game. But, the Bournemouth player, they don't want to give him time on the ball. So Kopama did not really do much in the first half. So then generally, the team in the first half was poor. For Fofana, we understand that he was the one that even gave the ball away for the penalty. He was the one. I don't know what he was doing there. So defensively, we were really poor as well. So we were lucky that the goalkeeper, Sanchez, kept Chelsea in the game because for me, he was the one. He was the reason why Chelsea did not even lose this game. If not for Sanchez, we lost this game in the first half. It would have been like maybe 2-0. 2-0 for Bournemouth in the first half. So I feel like Bournemouth played very well, in the first half. But then in the second half, the substitution, obviously, Sancho came on in the second half, and I feel like he, immediately impacted the game. His touches were good, his movement were good, his dribbling were good. His passes as well were really good in the second half. I feel like Sancho really played well when he came on, and also Tosin, I think when Tosin came on in the defense, I feel like he calmed the defense. He's playing from the back very good. Obviously, they took out this assist, which was a good one from the coach. I feel like he should have done that earlier in the game. For me, I think this assist wasn't even supposed to start the second half. He was supposed to make that substitution even from the second half, in the beginning of the second half. And then Wesley Fofana now went to the right back. Then I feel like we were comfortable then. Defensively, we were comfortable then when those situations happened. Chelsea started controlling the game, especially the last 25 minutes. I think Chelsea were the better team for me. They pushed Bournemouth back, started controlling the game better, you know, in the second half. Obviously, Joao Felix came on. For me, I'm not sure if Joao Felix even impacted this game really. I'm not sure if Joao Felix really impacted the game. I won't lie. You know, obviously Christopher Nkunku as well came on. He scored the goal. He scored the winning goal. Now, talking about Christopher Nkunku, I'm just struggling to understand why Nkunku is not starting games for Chelsea, especially as the number 9. For me, he's better than Nicholas Jackson in that position, in terms of being clinical, in terms of scoring those chances. That goal from Christopher Nkunku, if it were Jackson that was in that position, Jackson would miss that chance. Maybe he will manage to turn. Maybe he will manage to turn. That turning from Christopher Nkunku. Maybe he will manage to turn. You know, because Nkunku turned well, set the ball for himself, and then that was a very good finish from him. But I tell you, if it were Jackson in that position, Jackson will shoot the ball straight to the goalkeeper. That's how poor he is in finishing. He will shoot the ball straight to the goalkeeper. So for me, Enzo Maresca should know this. Since Chelsea since the club, they didn't sign any, top number 9. For me, Christopher Nkunku should be the Chelsea number 9. Going forward, he should be the one starting games for Chelsea, playing as a number 9, because I trust him to score if he managed to get any chance. I trust him. For me, he's our best finisher in the team. He's Chelsea's best finisher in the team. So if this coach can be using him as a number 9, it will be better for the team. And if the coach will start maybe if we'll get this performance from Sancho, if Sancho will be giving us this kind of performance, I think Sancho and Christopher Nkunku can work together. This one-touch football, I think Sancho and Christopher Nkunku will work better together. I think Sancho can create better chances, clear-cut chances for Nkunku to score, and we know that he can score those chances because he's a very good finisher. So for me, yeah, the positive is that we won the game, and as well, the substitution was the reason why Chelsea won the game. The attacking players that Chelsea have in this team were the reason why Chelsea won the game. And going forward this season, I think these attacking options that Chelsea have, the likes of Nkunku, Sancho, Pedro Neto, obviously Jackson, Cole Palmer, these options that Chelsea have in the attack will really help the team going forward this season, because we have so many attacking players. But for me, Nkunku should be starting games for Chelsea as the number 9. He is better than Jackson in terms of finishing. He can score those chances that Jackson is missing. So for me, yeah, that was a good win from the team. Good win from the team, because I think Chelsea have good enough squad to finish comfortably in the top 4. Because obviously finishing in the top 4 is the target for the team. Yeah, that's the target, to finish in the top 4. But yeah, the attacking players and generally the players that Chelsea have for big should take this team to finish in the top 4 comfortably. But I expect them to do well defensively, because the defense is still poor. And obviously the personnel that started the game in the defense, many of them are not our regular starters. When James is fit again, Malo Gusto when he's fit again, Romeo Lavia when he's fit again, all of these players will be helpful defensively. So we have to improve defensively, because the performance defensively was really not good. So yeah, but the positive is we won the game. We won the game. We won the game. That's the positive. So yeah, that's it for me on this one. Your thought, your opinion on this Chelsea win against Bournemouth. What's your thought? What's your opinion on the game? And as well, guys, if you're watching the video on YouTube, subscribe to the channel Bluepoint TV. Like the video as well. We're also on Facebook. Follow the channel Bluepoint TV. Share the video, and also on Also on TikTok, you do the same. You share the video, you follow the channel. On Instagram, you do the same as well. Thank you guys. Stay safe while I see you again in the next one. Bye.